State officials are trying to make sure that the roads we drive on and the airports we use are kept up to standard. This follows a report that said just to keep up the current conditions, the state would end up with big losses. And now some are looking to change the state's constitution. Bill Miston brings us a Fox 11 follow-up.
I think it's very fitting for the first transportation hearing this session to address a proposed constitutional amendment.
That proposed amendment would ensure money generated for the Transportation Fund isn't siphoned off for other state spending. From 2003 to 2011, $1.4 billion was transferred out.
The forecasts are that over the next 10 years, we're going to be $6 billion short in transportation. And I think it's ever more important that the dollars that are designated to be there are there for the purpose that they were intended.
On Wednesday, the Transportation Finance and Policy Commission released its recommendations to make sure there is enough money to pay for future infrastructure projects. The recommendations included increasing the state gas tax by 5 cents a gallon and tying registration fees to miles driven, something Senators Hansen and Rob Coles are dead set against.
They're non-starters down here. I know I won't support them, and I can't see many people supporting them, even Democrats.
Some of the other philosophy that's coming out right now is rather controversial, as you mentioned. But this is something that I think the consumers and taxpayers will understand.
The Transportation Commission is in favor of the amendment. It passed during the last legislative session, and to be up for referendum, it must pass again. While geared towards keeping transportation funds where they are intended, could the amendment tie the state's hands when it comes to other funds? Hansen and Coles say no.
I don't need it to tell me what to do. There's a logic to passing this constitutional amendment to stop those other folks that might want to take the money someday.
I don't think the governor and the legislature wants to tie their hands, but I do think there is a lot of support throughout the state.
Committee Chair Senator Petrosky says the committee plans to bring the amendment to an executive session soon. Bill Miston, Fox 11 News.